Crazy. I got packed just fast enough today to avoid the heaviest part of rain today. It was supposed to be partly sunny until noon, and I thought I'd have 3-4 hours to get over towards Escalante before the shit hit the fan here. But this is heavy rain, and it seems to also be coming with a healthy wind. And I don't know, we'll just see how things go. I'm gonna have to take it real easy today. It's almost 360 miles to Escalante. I would have liked to make it there today. It's supposed to be heavy rain through the whole entire region. I'll lose an hour as I go into Utah today, so I might as well call it 9 o'clock. All right, I'm getting out of here. I hope things go right. These are exact conditions I prefer not to travel in. Some rain, fine. Some snow, okay. But coupled with high winds, especially broad-sided winds, kind of makes me nervous. Maybe I can drive out of this a little bit. Hope for the best. If I need to, I'll pull over and wait it out somewhere. You know, if this was only a one-day thing, I'd have stayed in this camp one more day, but this is supposed to go on all week. And it is Monday morning. I knew it was going to rain. Again, I knew I didn't want to put myself too far up a dirt road. And one of the reasons I like this road, even though I'm only a half a mile up it, I don't know, half a mile. It's very that's the upside of the rocky road. It's not going to be slick. It's not going to be muddy. It tends to drain away from it. And it's a really nice driving surface in the rain. It's been a nice 3 days in that camp. Well, it seemed to have calmed down a little bit since right before I left camp, trying to get my trailer hitched up. The wind was really blowing, and it was raining a bit harder than this. As long as the wind doesn't blow heavy, then I'm okay. I can just pace myself. I am at the very top of a pass here. All right, back out on Highway 50. I don't know, I might be going on about 70 days on this particular road trip. If you're out long enough, you're gonna encounter adversity. Well, I'm gonna have to relax into this somewhat tense driving. Well, 5 miles later, it looks like I'm driving out of this a little bit. By the time I arrive in Escalante, it could be pouring rain there. But just as I say, it's slowing down. At least, I mean, it looks like less clouds up there. It's still raining hard right where we're at, but it looks like I may drive out of this. Nice. Barely a sprinkle now. There is, however, a pretty decent side wind out there.
Take the next right onto Nevada 487.
This is the fastest route still, even though it looks like it's going to take me back west for a little while.
Continue for 88 miles.
Well, now I think in front of us, what you're looking at, that mountain range is part of the Great Basin National Park. Yep, there's a sign. Lehman Caves, or Lehman Caves, is in 10 miles. I guess there's a lot of interesting things to see in there. I considered stopping in there for a while, but I am hungry for the canyon country again. I've seen enough mountains in the last month. This will be one of those things that can go on my list to do in the future, is go into that national park. Rolling into Baker here. That's where the Great Basin Visitor Center is. The elevation is about 5,300 feet here. Hard to believe it's so different down here. Like the skies are almost completely blue now, which is nice. That means I'm charging a battery back there in the cargo trailer.
Welcome to Utah. Continue on Utah 21 East for 31 miles. Continue on Utah 20 East for 20 miles.
You can see those storm clouds brewing now.
Continue on US 89 South for 10 miles.
Wow, there's a lot of cool old buildings here, like from the Old West.
At the stop sign, turn left onto US 89 South, Center Street.
I stayed here at this hotel, Roadway Inn, one night in a blizzard. Then left the next day in heavy snow and went into Escalante and hung out there for, I think 5 days in a row, sitting out a snowstorm. It was the first time I tested a cargo trailer out with a diesel heater in really cold, bad weather. Rice. Too bad it's so hazy and cloudy as well. I'm sure it's not going to come out as good on the camera. But this is always a nice place to drive through. I love this drive. Kodachrome Basin, if you take a right there and go 9 miles. It's looking cool again. Nothing beats Utah. Nothing beats southern Utah, especially. Henryville. Don't blink, you might miss it. We're just about in town here. Come around a corner or two more, and there's Escalante. Welcome to Escalante. If I remember right, there's a nice newish visitor center here to the right. Yeah, bingo. This is where I'm going to get my water, and I need to use the men's room. And then we'll go downtown. Doesn't look busy. It's just what I wanted. Okay, let's see if we can get some eggs. Glad to get that water. For whatever reason, the visitor center is closed. It is 1:30 on a Monday. Go figure. Is it closed because of inadequate funding? That's my guess. There's beer, there's wine, motel, cafe, there's a pub, another motel, outdoor guides. There's a great Escalante Outfitters. Used to go in there all the time. Lots of maps, and I can't remember. I might be able to get permits in there for backpacking. Used to do a lot of backpacking in this area, and so that was usually first stop, is go in there and get quads and topos. This is way before the internet. Well, there's a grocery store back there. I'm gonna see if I can go in there and get some eggs at least. Griffin Grocery Store. Need to park down the block because of my trailer. My luck's holding so far. Get flipped around and drive to the other side of town and outside of town a few miles, I think. See if I can find a campsite. Starting to get psyched. I love being in this part of the state, let alone the country. It's my favorite place in the world. Grand Staircase Escalante recreation area. Massive, massive recreation area. This road and all the canyons that you can access from here are just a tiny bit of what happens out here in Grand Staircase Escalante. So it's starting to rain. I mean, I really feel like I lucked out today getting this far without having to drive through heavy wind and rain. So you can see that is like a half a mile from pavement, and then you have all of this. The best ones are these right up on this kind of rim over here. This is where the overlook is of Cape Pirouette's plateau right there. I'm gonna be a little more greedy than that. That thing has incredible views, and it's a very easy in and out. I mean, if you stayed there for a week or two, you could get into town in 10 minutes. These black clouds are really starting to stack up again, and I don't think I'm in a position to get too picky right now. Haven't been here quite 1 hour, folks. Look at this. Been raining actually for about a half hour. I'm glad I'm not setting camp up in this mud right now. Thanks, weather gods, for getting me here in such good time and in good weather.